Hi everyone, it's J1 Fire Systems, and today I'm going to show you a sneak peek of my new panel. So this is a C-tec Cfp, and it's a 4-zone panel. So I'm going to show you the wiring in this panel, and show you a little bit about the panel. So I'm going to take the lid off. As you can see, we've got our wiring here. So we've got our batteries, battery connectors. So if there isn't any batteries, the panel will come up with a fault. So there is some batteries in here, as you can see. Then we've got our circuit board here, and at the very top you can see we have the power, so it's best not to touch it when it's live, so I'm being very careful to avoid touching it. I don't find I need to touch it anyway because I'm showing the circuit board and the wiring. So as you can see, we've got a circuit board, so we've got our buttons here. I will explain further in the first system test video about the panel, but mainly in this video I want to show you the wiring and how you wire them. So as you see, we've got our wires here. Now I know this is not a proper fireproof cable, but this is this system. It will only be it's not properly installed, and it's on a shelf. So this system is not going to be around forever. But this is just temporarily, this is like a project, so it's only here for right now. So as you see, we have our positive and negative cables. We've got our zones, so it's a 4 zone, so I've used all four zones. And as you can see, we have our resistors. The resistors are for the sounder circuit, so as you see, I've got one sounder, and then at the end of the line I've got to put a resistor in. So I've got 3 resistors at the end of the sounder circuits, because I'm not using sounder circuit 2, 3 and 4, and that masking tape there is just to protect the resistor a bit from touching the board. And then obviously, as you see, I haven't got any capacitors because I've used the last zone, because usually I'd put a capacitor on zone 4, but I've used zone 4. But all the detectors and cool points have a capacitor in, and the sounder has a resistor. So I'm just going to show you one of the detectors with a capacitor in. So I'm going to take the Apollo alarm sense heat detector off, and it should come up with a fault on the panel. Just going to silence that. If it comes up, it should come up with a fault. Takes a couple of minutes or so. There we go. Just going to silence the internal sounder. There we go. As you see, it's flashing with a fault light for zone 2. So I'm going to show you the wiring. So as you can see, we have our capacitor here, like in the panel. We've got our positive and negative cables in L1 and L2. And our capacitor goes in our positive and negative, as you can see there. So that's what the base looks like for alarm sensors. It's got a green circuit board in the base, different to the Series 65 detectors, because they haven't got a green circuit board base. But as you can see, because this system is a 2-wire system, not a 4-wire system, so the cables just go straight into the panel from the positive and negative of the detector base and your capacitor. So yeah, that's the wiring there. And because I've used all the zones, I don't need to put a capacitor on zone 4, because I've used the zone 4 already. So all of the detectors have capacitors, even the sounder beacon base. I'll just put this back on, and I'll show you the sounder beacon base. So let's put this detector head back on, if I can put it back on. There we go, the light should clear on zone 2. It might take a couple of minutes, but while we're waiting for that, I'm just going to take this detector off, the Apollo alarm sense sounder beacon base. Yep, the zone's cleared now. But if I take this off, it should go off again. So it is a bit fiddly. So let me just try and take this off the base. It's a bit movie at the moment. So I'm just going to put the camera down a second. I'm going to take the detector head off. There we go. As you see, it's come up with a fault. Zone 4, I'm just going to silence the sounder. So this is on zone 3, sorry. So the heat detector is on zone 2, and the sound beacon base is on zone 3. So as you can see, the beacon base has to be on a capacitor as well, and it's got protected with masking tape, as you can see there. So you got all you just do is put your positive and negative cables in. There they are. There's the positive and negative cables, and then a capacitor in the other terminal block. So this is the first terminal block, and in the next terminal block you put your capacitors in. So and the masking tape is to protect the capacitor from touching anything. So it's just a safety feature there to protect it. So the sounder beacon base has to be on the zone as well. So because in the manual it says all alarm sense sounders have to be on the zones, and then non-alarm sense sounders have to be on the sounder circuit. So this is on the zone circuit, so the detector circuit. So let's put the head back on. I might have to put the camera down again. We'll need to sort out this detector because it kind of moves a little bit. But there we go, I should clear it. There we go. Should be on properly now. And the light should clear on this. Just give it a chance. There we go. So yeah, that's it for this video. I just want to show you the wiring, and I know it's not fireproof cable or anything, but like I said, this system is a temporary system and it won't be here forever. It's just a project, so, and I've got this system on my shelf right now, so it's just a project, and it won't be here forever. So yeah, that's it for the video. I'm really excited to show you guys the first system test video. I hope you're looking forward to that as well. But hopefully I've covered everything. If you have any questions about this panel or the wiring in the detectors, please let me know in the comments below, and I'll happily answer your comments down below. If you've got any questions about wiring, about the panel, the detectors, anything like that, just let me know in the comments and I'll help you as much as I can. And yeah, see you guys for the next system test video, for the first system test. Bye guys.